Okay, believe we're live. Welcome everybody to another music live stream. I'm Scott Freeman, rocking a cup of tea in my drink what you think Guardian mug. This is my favorite mug. Um, I don't know why. I just love this mug. Maybe it's the shape. Maybe it's what it says. I don't know, but there you go. It's my favorite mug. So, yeah, this is one of my classic live streams. Essentially, what I'm going to do is I'm going to chat. I'm going to play some songs. Then I'm going to chat some more. And then I'm going to play some more songs. The live chat is open, so please say hi in the live chat, and you can, yeah, get me to play certain songs that you want me to play. That's cool. You can comment up in the live chat and be like, "Hey, Scott, play Careless Whisper by George Michael," which I did last week, which was really fun. So I can do that. I can do covers. I'm more likely to do my originals because I prefer playing originals, but I'm open to playing some covers as well, as long as I know them. But I am on the internet right here, so I may be able to pull up some covers quickly and try to learn them for you guys, and yeah, we'll go through it like that. So I'm just going to quickly comment in the live chat, and yeah, just so you guys know where to look if you're not used to this format. Okay, cool. I've commented in the live chat, and I'm just going to now um, share the live stream to Facebook because I haven't done that before, and there's lots of people on there who could come join us. Come hang out and suggest some songs for me to play. Cool, just posting that, and we are good to go. Good to go. Okay. Okay, cool. Well, I hope you guys have had a great week. It's been a pretty another full week for me. Some restrictions have started to ease here in the UK in terms of lockdown, which is good. Been able to see some more people, which has been nice. I had my mate Billy here yesterday, and we were working on a song together that sounded really good. And yeah, just been doing all sorts of stuff really. It's been quite a collaborative week actually. Me and Billy are obviously working on this song together and getting my friend Bickley to come in and play guitar on that. So we're going back and forth on that, discussing that. But then I also had someone else come forward and be like, "Hey man, could you like write me some lyrics and a melody for this chord sequence I've come up with?" And so yeah, my friend Sam, he came forward and I was like, "Yeah, can you do this for me?" And so yeah, I've been writing this melody and writing these lyrics for him this week for this new song. And Sam is an absolute beast on guitar. Like he sent me like the basic chord sequence that he had for it. I was like, "Whoa! Like this is some really cool rock and roll right here." So yes, we'll see how that goes. It's not finished yet, that one. I've been quite busy this week, so haven't managed to finish that one off, but we'll get there. Get there hopefully next week. Mm, we're now in April. It's the Easter weekend, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm just not a big fan of Easter eggs. You know, I don't dig them. I really don't dig Easter eggs. I don't understand what the appeal is. You know, for me with chocolate, I want something a bit more substantial. Like I want there to be something a bit more to it. You know, I'm not a caramel guy. I'm not that, but I love bounties. I used to have a thing where I wouldn't go on stage until I'd had a bounty. Um that was like a thing for a few years. I got over it, but I love a good bounty. I love that. I love the chocolate. I love the coconut. But I'm also like a fan of double deckers. You know, like it's not just chocolate. There's like all sorts of crazy stuff going on inside a double decker. You know, this is probably why I write so many songs around food because I don't know. I have stupid opinions about food, but Easter eggs. I just find them. There's just once you bite in, that's it. It's just really thin chocolate, you know. It just reminds me of like when I was little and I had those Kinder Bueno egg things, and like the chocolate was really horrible, and then the toy was even worse. You know, like they were just Easter eggs to me are just slightly improved versions of those Kinder Bueno eggs, and so yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan, and yeah, so when it gets to Easter, if a family member buys me an Easter egg, I'll eat it, but I'll drag it out over a month. It will take me a long time to finish it off because I'm not a big Easter egg guy. I'm really not. Yeah, it's what it is. So I'm gonna get myself a bounty this weekend. That's what I'm gonna do. Um, cool beans. So yeah, so I didn't bring out a music video this week. I wanted to get round to it, but I ended up having filling out this big application for funding because I'm writing this musical and I want to get it funded and made, and so I'm having to fill out application forms to try and get funding. So I was trying to apply for like a marketing funds. I was trying to apply for £1,000 so I could get market enough money to market the movie properly online. And do I think I'm going to get it? Probably not. But I gave it a go, and it's something you need to practice at. Doing music, doing YouTube, It's not always you get to do the fun stuff. Sometimes you have to do the boring stuff. You have to do the administrative stuff, and you have to get better at it. Because sometimes it's essential. So yeah, that's something I'm gonna have to keep getting better at and keep applying to. There's not enough of the musical really written yet to, you know, get it up and going into production yet. So I mean, I'm applying early for a marketing fund. Hopefully, on the strength of my songs already, that this company will give me £1,000. But we'll see. We'll see, man. I doubt it, but who knows? Who knows? Um, Yeah. But I've got a song coming out for Tuesday, which is gonna be really fun. I've got a lot of work to do before then. It's a song that was recommended to me. Well, the title was given to me by a YouTuber when I was doing an improvised song show. They gave me a song title and said, "Hey, can you write a song with this title?" And I improvised a song to it back in 2019 and finished it recently. So that's coming out on Tuesday. Oh, we've got a comment. Boom, boom, boom. Nathan Carpenter. Hey, hello. How are you doing, my friend? It's been a little while. How are things going? Telltale in the live chat. Um, yeah, man. So we got a new music video coming out on Tuesday, which is based on an improvised song from back in 2019, going all the way back there. Um, and that's gonna be really fun. So I might play that song for you guys in a second to see what you think. Just gonna get my guitar pick out the box. I showed this off last week. This is my guitar pick box. My friend Tom, who's played on a lot of my music videos, he yeah, it was an old tobacco box that he had. So if you look inside the box, you can still see the remains of the tobacco, which I need to get rid of. But I keep my guitar picks in here. All the different gauges. Sometimes you need a different pick for different things. Like I've got this little red one here. It's a little thin red one. I use this. I use this when I'm recording lead parts, when I need to do tremolo picking, because sometimes you need to get real up close and just on the guitar. And when you've got a big floppy pick like this one, look at how floppy that pick is. Like this is good for a really long gig where you're just doing lots of strumming, because it's not going to be putting lots of tension back on your wrist, But this one, you got to change up every now and then and get a little precise pick out. But yeah, it's so small, it's really annoying. But yeah, Nathan Carpenter. I always thought tobacco before someone uses it smells good. To be honest, Nathan, I've got a really terrible sense of smell. It's probably why I can eat lots of spicy food and just not feel the heat of it, because there's something messed up with my smell receptors. So I'm going to smell this and see what it smells like. Yeah, I mean, I can smell that there's something in there, and it's maybe a bit tobacco-y, but again, I don't really have very strong. What a weird live stream. Let's hang out and smell a tobacco box. Yeah, I just can't, not picking anything up from there, really. So, oh well. There you go. Nathan, do you want me to play a song? Do you have a recommendation of a song that I can play here on the live stream? It can be a cover, it can be one of mine. It's up to you. You got any suggestions, bud? That would be really awesome. Would kick us off with some tunage. What have you got? I'm gonna pick a guitar pick while you come up with a song for us today. Or anyone else that's watching along, you can say hi in the live chat and you can suggest a song for me to play. I'm about to get my guitar in a sec. What one am I going to go for? I'm feeling this one. I'm feeling the light grey pick today. Right. I don't see any suggestions in the live chat yet. Okay. Well, the live chat's still open. If you want to say hi, say hi. And if you want to suggest a song, you can do that as well. It's all cool here. But I'm going to grab my guitar and play something. Nathan Carpenter. All right. You want me to play All Right? Okay. I think that's you suggesting me play my song All Right, not just going All Right. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a quick, play All Right. I have to do a quick little tune. Okay, we're tuned up. Right. Okay, so this song that I'm about to play is called All Right. And once I played the song, I'll jump back onto the live chat. There's a ukulele version of this track on YouTube that you can check out after the live stream. Hopefully this sounds good. Here we go. All right, across the ocean, across the sea, starting to forget the way you look at me. Over the mountains, across the sky, I need your face and me to look into your eyes. Through the storm and through the clouds, I hope I turned your world upside down. I know it's hard to sleep at night, but don't worry, everything's gonna be alright. Alright, woo! Yeah. Alright, all alone in my room, waiting for your phone call to come soon. For you I will walk 1,000 miles to be in your arms tonight, my child. Holding my arms up wide and everything is gonna be alright. You know I can't feel, but I'll always be there for you. Alright. Alright, woo! Oh yeah. Alright, woo! Oh yeah. Across the ocean, across the sea, starting to forget the way you look at me. Over the mountains, across the sky, I need your face and me to look into your eyes. Through the storm, through the clouds, I hope I turned your world upside down. I know it's hard to sleep at night, but don't worry, everything is gonna be alright. Alright, woo! Alright. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. First song of the live stream. Awesome. Cool. Thank you for getting me to play that one, Nathan. I really appreciate it. I always love playing that one. That song, All Right, is a song that I wrote back in 2017. I didn't actually write the majority of the lyrics. I wrote probably about 10% of the lyrics. I changed a few things, but it was actually it came out of a teaching session I was doing. And I was teaching at this place, and a guy came along and he had like a Quality Street box. You know those chocolates, Quality Street, and they come in these big see-through plastic boxes with a big lid, and it was filled with scraps of paper. And he came along to the songwriting session with a whole bunch of other guys, and he unscrewed the lid and he picked out a scrap at random, and he goes, "These are my song lyrics," and he passed it to me, and I unraveled it, and there were the words to All Right. It was there. And so I was like, these are cool lyrics, you know. And he was like, oh, I don't know about that. I think they're really bad. And I said, you know, I honestly believe as a songwriter that there's no such thing as bad lyrics. It's all about what you do with them. And so we took this set of lyrics and we played around with it. I came up with the melody and the chords, and I came up with the all right bit, and I tweaked a few lines here and there, but for the majority, like 90% of the lyrics, I'd say were his on that piece of paper. Unfortunately, he disappeared and he got moved on to another place after that week, so I never saw him again. And we'd written this really great song, and I continued playing it with that group, but I never saw him again. And I've always wanted to release that song and do something with it, but I feel weird about putting it in an album or something because it doesn't feel like it truly belongs to me. And I honestly, like, he was there for like that session. I can't even remember his name now. And so it's at least not his full name. And so I feel so bad. I'm like, I can't put it on an album. I feel like I'd be stealing something from him. So I shared it here on YouTube, so other people can enjoy it, because I think it's a good song. And you know, maybe one day I'll run into that guy again, and maybe I'll get his permission to release it once I can sort him out some of the royalties. So yeah, that's the story behind that song. It's a fun little ditty. I'm going to jump back in with the comments now. If you're watching along live, then please feel free to comment in the live chat. You can suggest a song for me to play. It could be a cover song. It could be an original. If it's a cover that I know, it's better. But if I don't, well, I've got the internet here. I can maybe try and figure it out. But if you recommend one of my originals to do, that's better. So I'm going to catch up with the comments now. So Nathan Carpenter, you reminded me of it because you kept saying all right. Yep. Play all right. In the Garden and the Blessings. Season of Blue for the blue pick. There you go. Season of Blue is the name of my first album. I don't have any copies of it lying around, otherwise I'd show you the cover. It's basically my face in blue on the cover. It's a funny album of really happy indie songs that are actually really sad. So maybe, do I have a blue pick in my pick box? Let's see. Do I have a blue pick? Oh, yep. I've got a few, actually. I haven't used some of these picks yet. I got like a pack of Jim Dunlop picks. And this one, the blue one's here. This one's really hard. You know, when I started out doing solo acoustic gigs, I used to use picks that were this hard, and I just peel all the paint off my acoustic. That's why there's that big gash on Lucille. Like, can you see it? You see that big gash right there? That's from using picks like this at gigs, you know? And just slowly, gig by gig, absolutely peeling all that paint off. So there we go. So maybe I'll use the blue pick, but I won't go as crazy. Yeah, all the blue picks are really hard, actually. Anyway, I'll catch up with the rest of the comments. Nathan Carpenter, thank you for playing it. Thank you for suggesting it, my friends. You're very welcome. I always love playing that one, as I said. Joe Donegan. Hey, Joe, how we doing? Scotty, nice to see you again. Yes, nice to have you back, bud. Um, let's let's have a really fun live stream today. I think we'll keep going for a few hours. At some point, my mouth will get dry, and I'll jump back to the house to get some dandelion and burdock or a tea or something. I'm eventually over here where you see that hamper. I'm eventually going to set up a tea and coffee station so I don't have to run back to the house in the middle of live streams. That's the plan. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, so if you're watching along, say hi in the live chat, suggest some songs for me to play. If not, I'm just going to play some more. I actually, this week, I prepared more for the live stream in that I wrote down a list of songs that I can play acoustic for you guys on the live stream, just in case there's a lull and no one suggests anything. So I didn't expect to play it. All right, that's not on my list, but let me just pull up something on my list of songs. There you go. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. No, that's just a big bright white screen. You can't see a single thing there. Okay, right. Oh, Joe, Parklife. Oh, okay, right. Okay, we're gonna play Parklife. Yeah. Okay, right. My recommendation, if you're going to buy a capo, get a G7. Don't get one of these clampy ones. Get a G7. I used to have a G7, but I eventually wore it out. So I need to buy a new one. And they cost way more now than they did in 2006. Anyway, so I'm going to play Park Life. Hopefully, I get the words right. Okay. Bit of Blur, here we go. Confidence is a preference, the habitual voyeur of what is known as Park Life, and a morning suit can be avoided if you take a route straight through what is known as Park Life. John Scott Brewer's troop, he gets intimidated by the dirty pigeons, they love a bit of it. Park Life, and who's that gut lord marching? You should cut down on your Park Life, mate, and get some exercise. Singing all the people, so many people, they all go hand in hand through their Park Life. You know what I mean? I get up when I want, except on Wednesdays when I get rudely awakened by the dustman. Park Life, I put my trousers on, have a cup of tea, and I think about leaving the house. Park Life, I feed the pigeons, I sometimes feed the sparrows too, gives me enormous sense of well-being. Park Life, and then I'm happy for the rest of the day, safe in the knowledge there'll always be a bit of my heart devoted to it. All the people, so many people, they all go hand in hand through their Park Life. You know what I mean? Park Life, Park Life, Park Life, Park Life. It's got nothing to do with your thought-sprung dirge technique, you know. Park Life, it's got nothing to do with your joggers who go rounds and rounds and rounds and rounds. Singing all the people, yeah, so many people, they all go hand in hand through their Park Life. Singing all the people, yeah, so many people, they all go hand in hand through their Park Life. Yeah, you know what I mean. Ow! There we go. There is a bit of Park Life by Blur. Amazing band. One of my favourite songs ever. I hope you enjoyed that. Parklife, it's yeah, it's such a British song, and I love British songs. I love songs from like anywhere on the planet, so long as it's good and I like it. But I do love British songs in a special way because they feel like they belong to me in a way. Not that I own the songs, but like they speak to my experience, of being in this country, and the funny things about being British, the awkward things, all that stuff. So I love playing that song because of it, because it just sums it up. And everyone loves a bit of park life. Anywho, let me catch up with the live chat. If you're watching along, thank you very much for joining us here today. Hope you have subscribed to my YouTube channel. If you haven't already, you can. We do weekly music videos, live streams, and other little bits in between, which we'll get into. But yeah, you can comment in the live chat and recommend me, suggest a song for me to do. I don't know why I keep saying recommend. Suggest a song for me to do. I'll do some of my originals, some covers, up to you. Let me let me jump in and look at what's going on in the live chat at the moment. So, boom, boom, boom. In the garden and the blessings. Any more fox critters to your studio? Fox emoji. So if you haven't seen it already, I posted a little funny video up this week. Where essentially there's a fox living right next to my studio. Here I'm in my little recording studio. I'm just gonna put Lucille down for a sec. Yeah, so right next to my recording studio, which is at the foot of my garden, my neighbour's got a garden, but he doesn't have a fence up at the moment. He's a really old guy. In fact, there's an ambulance out front at the moment, which I think's for him. So I hope he's okay. But yeah, he's got a rundown garden next door with no fence. So any weird little critters jumping about in the grass tend to interact with our garden instead. So yeah, so my brother, who's like Dr. Doolittle, he discovered that there was a fox living in the grass next door, and the fox was being really kind of open and brave and just sitting there in the grass right next to the studio. I was like, oh, I guess he's enjoying the tunes. This fox likes a bit of park life. It's got nothing to do with your Fortsprung Dutch technique, So yeah, Foxy McFoxface, which is his current name, or George Clooney. I haven't decided, one of those two. He's still rocking out next door. I'd have him come in and do a guest spot, but he's got too much of an ego. I keep inviting him into the studio to put some tracks down on Two Cats, but he's not up for it. So no more of that. Joe Donegan, All the People, yes. All the people. What a beautiful song that is. Joe, awesome, Scott. Thank you, buddy. Glad you enjoyed it. Joe, again, do you like Radiohead? I find they're very Marmite. Do you know, I kind of put Radiohead and Muse in the same kind of box together. I like both bands, but I only like certain things from those bands, I always liked the songs which were like more upfront rock songs, where they kind of sing in a lower register. But when Radiohead and Muse would do their really like big falsetto operatic songs, it's just not for me. And yeah, so I'm not as into Muse and Radiohead as I might be if I was into that side of the stuff. But Radiohead, Joe, I love Creep, obviously. Like it's like one of the best rock songs of the 90s, or one of the best songs of the 90s in general. It's just great. Probably my favorite Radiohead song is Jigsaw Falling Into Place. I really like that. Like stuff like High and Dry, I can kind of take it or leave it, really. Yeah, Karma Police, like it's okay, but it just doesn't tickle my pickle, really. So there we go. Anyway, if you're watching along, you can say hello in the live chat. Suggest a song for me to do, if you haven't already. Here we go. Nathan Carpenter. Do you know A Horse with No Name by America? Definitely not from Britain. The band name suggests that, but I don't know A Horse with No Name, but it's not a particularly difficult song. I might be able to. Do you know what? Let me just pull up A Horse with No Name chords. I feel like I know the song well enough that I could possibly just rock it. Yeah, do you know what? I think that's just 2 chords. I'm looking at it now, and I might muck it up a little bit, but do you know what? I reckon I could do A Horse with No Name for you. I reckon I could do A Horse with No Name for you, Nathan. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take off my hoodie first, though, because 'cause I'm just a massive fidget. So one sec. Oi, oi, oi. So there you go. Didn't want to strip on camera for you. That costs extra. um, cool. So I'm gonna give A Horse with No Name a go in a sec, but I'm gonna keep going through the live chat for a sec. Craig Rule. Hello, Craig. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're good. Enjoying life in Winchester. I hope it's sunny and Eastery and nice there at the moment. Foxes and their egos talk to his agent. Yes, I best do that. I best do that. What would a fox's agent be? What's like the hierarchy? What's above a fox? You know, what could bully a fox around? I'm going to type into Google, what would bully a fox? It's just brought up advice on bullying. Um, bully fox. No, no. What eats foxes? What eats foxes? This is telling us a weird live stream. Um, a lynx. A lynx would eat a fox. Okay, this is getting weird. Yeah. His agent's a badger. Okay, Craig's saying his agent is a badger. So, Lord Badgerington. So I'll speak to that. I have good relations with badgers. I have here by my desk this little badger. His name's Bagel. Made by a friend from long ago. Bagel is stuck with me through many moves. But there you go. This guy. This is where all my song inspiration comes from. Comes from the little plush bagel that sits next to all my Funko Pops. Oh, I'll tell you what happens, man. Oh, I don't know if you guys have ever seen in the background of my music videos, but I love Funko Pops. And my Wayne Funko Pop, he fell and broke his guitar. No. So I've got to glue Wayne's guitar back on. Oh, it's just desperate. Have you guys seen Wayne's World? Let me know if you've seen Wayne's World. Anyway, let me catch up with the chat, and then I'm gonna have a go at A Horse with No Name. Again, I've never played it before, so I might muck it up. From what I can see, it's just E minor and D major. Anywho, Nathan Carpenter, OnlyFans. I'm still not 100% what OnlyFans is. As far as I can tell, it's there's some seediness there. But no, I have thought about setting up a Patreon. But I don't know. I don't know if that would look like give me money now. You know, like I don't know how it would look if I started a Patreon. We'll see. We'll see. In the Garden and the Blessings, did you name the fox yet? I say Red or Goldie. Both good. Both good fox names. I could. You know what? If my camera was long enough, I could probably take it out the door and show you the fox right now. But I can't. I can't do that yet. I need to get some sort of USB extender, and then we'll do that. Craig, his agent's a badger. Yes, Lord Badgerington. And Craig, I'm good, man. Hope you're good too. I am good, and yes, thank you. Thank you for joining me. Right, I'm going to have a go at playing A Horse with No Name by America. I've played a very British song in Park Life. Now I'm going to have a go at A Horse with No Name. We'll see how this goes. Boom, boom, boom. let's have a go. So if you're just joining us in the live stream, welcome. I'm about to have a go at covering A Horse with No Name by America, which was suggested by Nathan Carpenter in the live chat. If you've just joined us, say hello in the live chat and suggest a song for me to do. I'll do some originals, I'll do some covers, we'll see how it goes. Now, again, I've never played this song before, so it could go terribly, but we shall see what happens. On the first part of the journey, I was looking at all the life. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There were sand and hills and rings. The first thing I met was a fly with a buzz and the sky with no clouds. The heat was hot and the ground was dry, but the air was full of sounds. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pay. La 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 la. Got to scroll down. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. After 2 days in the desert sun, my skin began to turn red. After 3 days in the desert fun, I was looking at a riverbed, and the story it told of a river that flowed made me sad to think he was dead. Cause I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la. After 9 days, let the horse run free, 'cause the desert turned to sea. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There were sands and hills and rings. The ocean is a desert with its life underground and the perfect skies above. Under the city lies a heart made of ground, but the humans will give no love. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la. There we go. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Right. That was my take on A Horse with No Name by America. Never played that song before. I've always been a fan of it. I remember I heard it when I was a teenager for the first time. I heard it in the Friends episode, where it's when they're on the way to Vegas, and Joey's going to do this movie out in Nevada somewhere, and he gets there, and the film, the film's been cancelled. And so he just gets stuck there, and then that song starts playing. I remember just being there as like a 13, 14-year-old, just bopping my head along. A really fun tune. Anyway, put Lucille down for a sec. I might have to run back to get myself a drink quick, because I'm already getting dry. I've been doing a lot of talking, and we've only been going for like 40 minutes. Anyway, let me catch up with the live chat. Nathan Carpenter, lots of and lots of emojis in the Garden of Blessings. There's is that a horse or a unicorn emoji? I'm going to guess it's a horse. And then rain. Very nice. Loving the emojis, guys. Nathan Carpenter. That was actually really good. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. That one was for you. Hope you enjoyed it. Cool beans. Right. So we'll play some more songs. I might play one of mine next because I'm more inclined towards my originals, but I'm happy to do covers as well. If you've just joined us in the live chat, then you can comment in live chat and say something. I'm going to quickly dash to my house and get myself a drink and then run back. So don't go anywhere. I'm going to be gone for like less than a minute, less than 30 seconds. Hopefully, I'm going to dash because getting real dry. I've been doing a lot of singing this week. One second. Oh, right. Got some supplies. Lots of dandelion and burdock. Okay. Thank you guys for sticking around. Oh, not disappearing while I ran to get some drinks. It's been an hour. Where you been? I wouldn't make you guys wait that long. That would just be cruel. Be intolerably cruel. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Good old can of dandelion and burdock. 5 calories, no sugar, tastes just like Coke. In my opinion. Other people have said otherwise. Right. Cool beans. Don't want to burp on the live stream. That'd be gross. Yeah. Cool. Right. So someone want to recommend one of my songs to play, one of my originals? If not, I'm just going to play one that I like playing. Okay, I'm going to go do that then. Live chat is open though. Oh. Okay, what shall we play? Gonna have a quick. Actually, I know the one I'm gonna play. I have reformed my backing band to the Tokyo Sex Whales in the last week or so, which is really exciting. I've got a new bassist, new drummer, a new lead guitarist, and well, I'll be there as well, I guess. So, sorry, it's the burdock. But yeah, so got the new band together. So hopefully going to be organising some gigs in the summer with the band. I might do a live stream or 2 of them. We'll see. Anyway, this is a song. Last time I had a lineup of my band together, we were touring this single. We got this on BBC Radio, which we're really proud of. And yeah, here we go. This song is about things that frustrate me, namely the government and dating websites. And one of them more than the other at the moment. I'll let you guys figure it out. This is called Let's Go. I wasted all my money on a girl I met online. Turns out she was a robot, and to that I wasn't fine. So I rounded up my buddies and we took a little drive. Let's play some rock and roll and forget about our lives. Singing oh, let's go, singing oh, let's go. The government says that our money is tight, but you don't need much money to stop ruining lives. I'm sick of this country and sick of its lies. Let's play some rock and roll to escape the landslide, singing let's go, singing let's go. Oh yeah. Let's go, oh no. All right. Yeah. I wasted all my money on a girl I met online. Turns out she was a robot, so that I wasn't fine. So rounding up my buddies, we took a little drive. Let's play some rock and roll and forget about our lives, singing let's go, singing let's go, singing let's go, singing let's go. Right, there we go. That one's called Let's Go. You can check out the full band video for that on the channel. That's in the music videos playlist. You can check that out. Let's Go. And yeah, I look forward to being able to play that with a band again live with an audience this year. We're getting back to some semblance of normality here in the UK. Okay, right. Let me catch up with the comments quick. We've got In the Garden and the Blessings. Your friend Pag the Drum also sees foxes on the way to the train often. Yeah, foxes. They I often throughout life living here in England, I've often seen foxes to and fro, but this is the first time I've ever really seen a fox up close. In a lot of ways, I've always seen them scurrying off into the distance, but this is the first time there's been one that's really close by. So it's it threw me at first. I was like, what does this fox want? It was just sitting there staring at my studio. There you go. I'm going to get through all these comments. If you've just joined on the live stream, you can say hello in the live chat and suggest a song for me to play. I'm happy to do covers, but I prefer to do my originals. So if you like my originals, then you can suggest one of those. Nathan Carpenter. Now I'm going to have this stuck in my head for an immeasurable amount of time, which is a good thing. Yes, there you go. I'm glad Let's Go is going to be stuck in your head. It's designed to be kind of annoying. I like that. That song, Let's Go, was... it came out of a teaching session I was doing. The guys in the session wanted to learn how to write a punk song. So I picked a really typical punk chord structure, which was the structure there. And the O-A, let's go. That whole bit, the let's go, that was telling them to change chords, to change to the next sequence, because there's a B minor in there somewhere. So that's what that's how that song happened. And so it was designed as a tool for an exercise, that song. And then as I was taking them back to their place after that, they were singing that chorus round and round, saying that's gonna be stuck in my head. And then as I was walking back to my car to go home, that chorus was stuck in my head, and I was like, oh, like, it's not as good as I think it is, like I don't even know what I'd write it about because the whole point of the song was it was just an exercise. But then by the time I got home, the whole song had basically come to me, and I was just like, oh, right, okay, let's write it down. And I played it through, and I was like, oh, this stupid little song. No one's gonna like this apart from me. And then I went and played it at a gig that night in Basingstoke, and everyone started singing along in the chorus. I was like, oh wow, okay. So I think I got something here, and then we recorded it and toured it and got it played in the radio. So that song took quite a journey, and yeah, love playing it to this day. So cool. Let's go through Scott Jones. Hey, Scott Jones. Good name. Good name. Always a pleasure to meet other Scots. We are a rare breed. Comfy couch. It is not a bad couch, actually. It's not a bad couch at all. Used to have it in the living room in the house, but we got a different one through there, and I needed the couch here. So I was like, well, rather than throwing it away, let me just have it in here. So this is where my musical guests and podcast guests and friends relax when they come to the studio. So yes, Scott Jones, it is a very comfy couch. Then you say, play what you feel and we'll enjoy it. Okay, I will do that. I'll do that. But it seems that Craig is suggesting a song. I like how you're suggesting I play this song, Craig. So Nathan Carpenter's saying, wait, so that is a cat on the couch. I think what Craig is suggesting by putting two cats there is that, Nathan, he wants me to play my song Two Cats rather than being a cat on the couch. Though if I'm playing and cats appear on this couch, please let me know because I really want to know how a cat gets in here. Yes, it's a pillow. Actually, no, that one looks like a cat as well. Got to get rid of the cats. Got to get rid of the cats. There you go. I got rid of the pillow cats. Sorry, this thing. These headphones, right. I got rid of the pillow cats. So they shan't distract us anymore. So yes, I believe Two Cats has been requested. Here we go. I explain how this song came to be. I explain how this song, when I play a song, I usually give some little story behind it as well in the live stream, to differentiate it from the music videos. But I talk about how Two Cats came to be every week. So unless you want me to talk about how this song was created in the live chat, I think I'm just going to play it because you guys know, we get a similar crowd here at the Scott Freeman live stream cafe. There we go. Oh, come on. Two Cats. Okay, so I'm going to play Two Cats. I'm just going to jump back in with the comments quickly. Nathan Carpenter, Two Cats, facepalm emoji, haha. In the Garden and the Blessings, the song Two Cats is requested. And then Nathan Carpenter, why did I not put two and two together? Hey! We're all pretty funny. We're all funny cats here. Anyway, this is my song Two Cats. Two cats having a conversation. Two cats chatting about the stuff. Two cats having a conversation about love. Meow. Having a conversation about love. Kitty cat, don't you scrap, I've given you all I've got. all the best bits of my kitty mix and the contents of my heart. Now you're going round like a big old hound, yeah, tearing up all my love. And you see that Hughie at the window, well, he's looking at the both of us, sorry, and he's singing. Two cats having a conversation, two cats chatting about the stuff. Two cats having a conversation about love. Meow, having a conversation about love. Kitty coo, what happened to you? You used to be my number one. Remember that time we pulled that pigeon apart? Oh man, we had worlds of fun. Oh! Now you're going wild like a little child. Every night a different bar. And you see that Hughie at the window. Well, he just picked up his guitar and he's singing. Two cats having a conversation. Two cats chatting about the stuff. Oh, yeah. Two cats having a conversation about love. Meow. Having a conversation about love. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Oi! You're super cool in every way, except in the ways you're not. Maybe we can get some catnip sometime and talk about the problems we've got. Two cats. One last time he's singing. Two cats having a conversation. Two cats chatting about the stuff. Two cats having a conversation. Having a conversation about love. Meow. Having a conversation about love. Hey. Hey. There we go. Bit of Two Cats for you. It's got to come at some point in the live stream. It's going to happen. Oi, oi, oi. But yeah, I won't give you backstory and how that song happened. You already know. Nathan Carpenter. That was Pawsome. Round of applause. Okay. Thank you for that pun, my friends. Thank you. That was great. A round of applause. Mm. Could I do two foxes having a conversation, chatting about the stuff? Foxy fox, don't you? Foxy fox, don't you? What rhymes with fox? Foxy fox. Oh, I'd have to sit down and really think about that one. Some songs you can just do in the moment, but other ones, you got to think about. In the Garden of Blessings, and two fox emojis. I don't think it's going to happen right now. Create a new song for the fox. I could improvise a song for the fox, couldn't I? Watch this song, fox song. Fox song. come up with an original song here on the spot for the Fox. It might take me a few seconds to warm into it. Dun, dun, da, 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 dun, da, 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 dun, da, 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 dun. I've seen you around. I'd invite you in for a treat, but you come without a sound. Oh yeah. Mr. Fox, won't you say hello to me today? Oh no. Ba-ba-da-da-dum. Okay. I found a fox living next to my box. He won't never. It's not coming. It's not coming. What? I need a different chord sequence. It's not happening. Sometimes it takes a while. I've seen him hiding next door, licking his wounded paw. I know he's gonna fry. I see that fox is coming by. Oh no, here it goes, looking at me again. I know those dark intentions and he's coming back. I know sometime at night he's gonna fight with the rats. Foxy McFoxface, what have you done? Why have you come to this place? He's not saying much, but he's getting that look in his eye, and he's ready to pounce it on me. Oh, what it is. So I have a little fox living next door to me. He gives me that side eye, and I guess we disagree. Sometimes at night I hear him running round, and I wonder what's going on in his head. I try to get to sleep at night, but I keep thinking about the fox that's living next to my shed and what he's doing. I wonder if he's throwing parties for his friends and saying tonight we're gonna break into that shed. Tonight we're gonna break into that shed. Anyway, there's some ideas for the Fox song. It's not like a full fleshed out idea. I feel like there could be something interesting there. But we'll leave it at that for now. Okay. Let me catch up with the live chat after a brief burdock. They should... Morrison's Dandelion and Burdock really should sponsor these live streams, shouldn't they? Anyway, let me catch up with the live chat. Nathan Carpenter. I've always enjoyed the story that the song tells. Remember the time we pulled apart a pigeon? It's one of the most original lines I've ever heard in a song. Yes, so if you're just joining the live stream, what Nathan is referring to is the song Two Cats I played a little while ago. And the line is, remember the time we pulled that pigeon apart? Man, we had worlds of fun. And yeah, I mean, a part of when you write a song about animals, part of the fun of it is you get to touch on like that particular animal's behavior and kind of relate it to human, human behavior, and have some fun with that. So when I wrote Two Cats, it was, that was always a bit I wanted to have in there. It's one of those bits that when you write it, you're like, I don't know, should I be saying this? Like, it's really weird. And, but I was like, this is what cats do. Cats like go at birds. And so, when uh, I saw these two cats sat on the fence outside my house back in 2018 around this time when I came up with the song, I was thinking, what are they talking about? Are they like making plans to like go after some bird that they don't like the look of? That's like what's running through my imagination. So um, yeah, I don't know, but if you related it to human behavior, it's like, what's the translation of that? It's like, I don't know. Is it two people who like beat somebody up and they're like, oh, remember those days? It's like, it's really messed up when you like then have to like translate it and think, okay, what if they're humans? But yeah, thank you, Nathan. I'm really glad you like that line, man. I'm so proud of that song. And that song was like, let's go. When I wrote Two Cats, I thought, what is this thing? Like, no one's gonna like this. It's really silly. It's about two cats. It's some weird twisted nursery rhyme. People are gonna throw tomatoes at me or some other food. They're gonna throw kitty mix at me on stage, just like boo. And then I went and played it, and people started singing along, and yeah, it's been again a funny journey with that one. So there you go. In the Garden and the Blessings, that's okay. Start again. Yeah. Sometimes when I'm improvising a song, it just happens, and then sometimes it takes me a little while to get to it. So sorry about that one. It just wasn't coming to me, that one. Nathan Carpenter. Oh, I like that chord sequence. Oh, glad you like the chord sequence, bud. Um, and the entrance. Um, Nathan Carpenter, I would like to see this as a video in your channel soon if you wouldn't mind too much. You'd like to see the Fox video. I'll have a go at it. I'll look down and see. I tell you what, Nathan, my channel now is way more complicated than it used to be. When I first started in 2019, I would stick my phone up. I'd stick my phone up on a stack of DVDs at the place I lived at in Winchester, and I would jump about and play in front of my phone. And the image would go in and out and in and out, and I couldn't control what the phone was doing. But I did that twice a week, and I just then stick it up on YouTube, and it was really easy. And then over lockdown, when I got access to the studio and all this time, I was like, I'll just make my YouTube videos like really big productions, lots of bands, like different parts to it and everything. And I'll do that every week. And it's just, oh my word, it's so time consuming and soul consuming. You've got to keep putting out creativity and then being really technical when you're mixing it, and then you got to film it and edit it, and it's like it takes a lot of work to do. And part of me is like, why am I not just filming, putting my phone up against the wall? Because annoying thing is, I'll look at other YouTube channels that have got more hits than me in their videos, and that's all they're doing. They're just filming against the phone, and it's like really low production quality. And I'm getting like a quarter of the hits they are, and I'm like, I put like a bajillion more hours, more work into my videos. Why are they getting more hits? But that's just me being bitter. Anyway, um, so um, because of that, I'm like constantly behind on the videos that I'm pouring out on the channel. And so I've got like 7 or 8 um 7 or 8 songs that I'm working on for the channel. So whenever I want to do something else, it goes to the back of the queue. So I've got to, for this Fox song, I've got to sit down, I've got to think about it thematically. I got to think of lyrics. I got to think of something clever to do in it. Like, I'm singing about a fox, but what am I really singing about? And then I've got to take time with it, refine it, and then add all the other stuff. So Nathan, I will work on this song. I'll work on this song for you, but uh, it won't be soon. It'll be a couple months at best. I had people on the channel 2 years ago asking me if I could do a particular thing, and I'm only just finishing it now. Sometimes songs take me years to write. Sometimes they don't take that long at all. But I will work on a song for you, but I can't say it's coming soon. So, yeah, in the garden and the blessings, copy paste it to the search in another tab. I don't know what you mean by that, but yeah, I don't know what you mean by that. Copy paste it to the search in another tab. A bit lost there. I'm going to take these Chunkosaurus Rexes off my ear for a sec because, they make my ears warm. Oh. Okay. I can hear myself again. Right. In the garden and the blessings, I put the link to the Fox video in the comments. Awesome. Thank you for doing that. Yeah, I'll have a go at this Fox song, but it will take a while to get it right. I'm a real perfectionist. Yeah. Oh, right. Oh, I'm already pooped out. Oh, mate. Anywho, if you're watching along on the live stream, as it's live, hello, how you doing? If you haven't already, you can say hi in the live chat, and then, yeah, you can say hi in the live chat and suggest a song for me to play, cover or original. I don't mind. Okay, in the live chat, in the garden and the blessings, it has a great den back in the garden. See what you did there. Very clever indeed. Has anyone got any suggestions of other songs you'd like me to play? If not, I'm just going to pick one from my list and go for it. I'll give you guys a second to suggest something. Let's see what I can play next. Good old Evernote. You can't even see, it's just a blank white screen to you guys. What have we got? Live stream set list. Ooh. What can we do? I feel like playing something a bit softer. Yeah, I'm going to play a softer song for you guys. Oh. Right. This is one of the few songs that I've written that has made people cry when I play it live. So I look forward to getting back to playing this one live. It has emotions, man. It's good to feel them. This is a song I wrote back in 2015, and it's called New Zealand. It's on my second album. Girl, you should have learned the first time messaging me at night, sending little pictures of your face. Hi. You know that only served to hurt me, damage the memories of the time you lived in my embrace. Such a shame, can no longer say I want you in my arms. I can still the storm clouds in your heart, but you're moving on through New zone. We're oceans apart, but I've never been closer to the top of a mountain with you. Girl, you made me feel so fragile, tossing you around. Don't you know the careless things you say? Hey, hey. You talk about the guy you used to love and how the ending screwed you up. And I just wanna reach out to you and say, it's okay. I won't always be that way. I want you in my arms. I can still the storm clouds in your heart. But you're moving on through New Zealand. We're oceans apart, but I've never been closer to the top of a mountain with you. Oh, and all of the time I was howling at the moon. I could hear you crying, baby, from that little lonely room. If I could turn back time, baby, all the things I would do, but I'd probably go and just muck it up, 'cause girl, I seem ever destined to. Oh, oh. I want you in my arms. I can still the storm clouds in your heart. We are moving on. Yes, you're moving on through someone else. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Brilliant, there we go. That one's called New Zealand. That's track 4 on my second album. Have Fun Being Single. That's the album name, which we released in 2017, and then did a subsequent tour of many UK cities. That was the first year I ever played in Scotland. That was a fun show. In fact, I got a really awesome message this morning, which ties into that. So I'm just gonna hang the guitar first. But yeah, so we were touring the second album, and we did a 4-night run. We did Birmingham, Leeds, Edinburgh, and Glasgow. And if I'm being honest, the middle two weren't great. Edinburgh and Leeds weren't great. It was exciting to play in both cities because you're far away from home. You're playing somewhere new, like it's kind of cool. But really, the Birmingham and the Glasgow ones, they were the best. I think Birmingham was probably the better of the two, but Glasgow was fun. Anyway, at the time in the band, I had a guitarist by the name of Andy Young, really cool guy. And Andy was playing guitar in the band, and he messaged me this morning to say, I saw that you're reforming the Tokyo Sex Whales, And I just wanted to say, if you ever need somewhere to crash in Glasgow, then you're welcome to crash here, and we'll be happy to try and get you a gig here in Glasgow as well. So that's really cool. Andy, I don't think I'd ever been to Scotland before. And went up and played in Glasgow, and clearly he liked it enough because he's moved there. He's moved from Southampton up to Glasgow, so that's really cool. So really happy about that, and yeah, making plans again to go further afield and play some shows. And New Zealand is going to be back on the set list. That's going to be one of the last songs on the set. We really love playing that track, and love getting a great audience reaction out of it. In the Garden and the Blessings of Sea, you've got, what is that, a crying cat? Is that a crying cat? That's amazing. Yes, it's a tearjerker, that one. It was a song I wrote about an ex-girlfriend that went overseas, and she was seeing some other guy at the time, and me and her weren't talking anymore, but she broke up with him while she was over there, and she was really upset, and so she was having a hard time over there and the breakup, and so she messaged me, and I was like, okay, let's chat. And so we chatted, and I don't know, like, even though we were no longer together, and she was like all broken up about some other guy, like we'd been really close. And so I kind of wanted to give her a hug. And so instead of that, because I couldn't, I wrote a song which is called New Zealand. And there you go. And so the song was intended to be a sort of hug of sorts. Um, so yeah, so it's a song. It's a bittersweet song because there's a lot of love there, but it was never intended as a love song or like a heartbreak song. It was more a kind of, I want to help you out, but this is difficult for me. So it's that's what it is. So I don't know if that's what people are responding to when I play it live, or if it's just got sad sounding chorus. I don't know. But yeah, it's, as I said, it's not really a love song. It's not a song about longing. It's a song about two people that used to be close that are now apart, and it's a difficulty. It's essentially New Zealand and Two Cats are essentially the same song. Two Cats is about two people who were really close and are now divided, and the same thing goes for New Zealand as well. It's just New Zealand. New Zealand will make you cry, and Two Cats will make you laugh. That's the goal, and that's what you want when you're making a set list. You want songs that have different effects. Some gigs, if you've only got a 20 to 30 minute set on stage, and you're really like energetic act, and that's what you're known for, that's what you want to do. You want to put 4 or 5 songs on the set that's going to make everyone dance immediately and have a really good time. But if it's longer, you've got to play through the emotion, like take different emotions. You want to make them laugh and cry and gasp and go, oh, that was fun, and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, if you haven't checked out the recording of that song, I really implore you to do it. Not only because I think it's good and I'd recommend you listen to my music, but at the time we did that, I had lots of different collaborators on that song, and the recording of it is beautiful because of what they put on it. Like, I came up with the song, but everyone else came in and put their musical nuggets on it and turned it into something beautiful. There's violin and viola parts on it, which are really beautiful. There's a piano part played by the awesome Paul McCormick on there, which is just beautiful as well. And the guitar solo from Tim Vane on there, who I used to collaborate a lot with. He played on the first 2 albums. The solo on there makes me cry, and it gives me the chills whenever I hear it. It's probably my favorite album to go back to because it's less about my songs, but yeah, it's more about, those guys, all the cool parts they put on it. Cool. In the Garden and the Blessings, what a good friend to help her at that time. Well, I don't know. That's what it is. Light drum. Light drum. I don't know what will happen if I go play the drums right now. And I'm not a very showy drummer, so I don't know if it would be that entertaining. So I might skip the drumming for now. Are there any more songs that people want me to play? I'll be happy to try them out. We're going to keep this live stream going for as long as possible. I've got many supplies. I've got a whole bottle here, and I'm still making my way through the can. It's different in the can. It's much different in the can. I don't know why. But yes, I should play some more songs, shouldn't I? Again, if you're watching along in the live stream, thank you so much for joining me here today. Please like the video if you haven't already. That really helps out the video getting a wider reach. Also, you can subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I've got a feeling a lot of people here are already subscribed, and I love you guys. And yeah, just a big shout out to everyone who is here and supporting my channel. You guys are amazing. Anywho, let's jump into the live chat. Nathan Carpenter, A Little of You. Woo! Okay. A Little of You. Okay, I've not played this song since I put out the YouTube video last year, but hopefully I should remember it all. This is one of my tracks. I'll talk a little bit about it after I've done it. It's called A Little of You. It's coming back to me. In the dance hall, will you fall this time? Pick your battles, pick up from that guy. Silhouettes on the shadows of the night. Are you ready to fall in love this time? 1 minute to readjust your flare. 2 seconds to watch that guy come from there. Roll back sleeves, no aftershave. He's a sly one, and by the look on his face, I followed him a taker. An operator, her lips will tremble as slowly he unzips the dress. As quickly the night unravels, he revels in the locker room. She's got it into the wall and she can smell the fumes of the lies he gave as an excuse. Baby, can I come in for a little juice? Ow! In the juice bar with your friends, a fire at the latest news to slip your lips. Has he got a tattoo? Has he got you wide to the tune of his grin as he blows you a kiss? 1 minute to readjust your hair and 2 seconds to take that guy over there. Take me out, don't ever learn my name. I'm just a wild card shuffling the deck again. I phoned him a taker. An operator, her lips will tremble as slowly he unzips the dress. As quickly the night unravels, he revels in the locker room. She's got it into the wall and she can smell the fumes of the lies he gave as an excuse. Baby, can I come in for a little snooze? Oh, sorry. It's been a while. Well, she looks the part, but her heart ain't too smart. Falling for the boy with the adequate ploy. Whoa! Now we're chasing different tails, dressed as neat as Nightingale. Ooh. Get on back to what you used to be. 'Cause life's for living large, so don't you let him. No, you don't. Hey! And I phoned him a taker. An operator, her lips will tremble as slowly he unzips the dress. As quickly the night unravels, he revels in the locker room. She's got her into the wall and she can smell the fumes of the lies he gave us an excuse. Yeah, I phoned him a taker. An operator, her lips will tremble as slowly he unzips the dress. As quickly the night unravels, he It revels in the locker room. She's got an eye on the ball and she can smell the fumes of the lads he gave who's an excuse. Baby, can I come in for a little of you? Hey, there we go. Thank you, Nathan Carpenter, for suggesting me to play that song. Thank you very much. That was A Little of You. Oh. That is actually one of my oldest songs. I wrote A Little of You in 2009. And yeah, I wrote that song. Oh, let me think. I've got to think about it for a second. It's been a while. Sonic Grace. Hey, dude. Hey, how you doing, buddy? How are tricks? You got a song for me to play? You can suggest a song in the live chat for me to play, and I'll have a go at it. If it's one of mine, it'll be easier, but I'm happy to have a go at a cover if you'd like me to have a go at a cover. But yes, the song that Nathan Carpenter just suggested for me to play, A Little of You, I wrote that in 2009, and I was 17, about to turn 18, and at the time, like the emo pop punk thing was still like in full force. Sorry. And a few years earlier, in 2005, late 2005, me and my band at the time, I was 14, we played a gig opening up for Yumi at 6. So yeah, we opened up for Yumi at 6, and it was one of their first ever gigs. And if you know your pop punk bands, Yumi at 6 are still a successful pop punk rock band today. They are still going. And they lived around the corner from us. They were kind of a few years older than us, and they were kicking off. And that gig was just insane. People were going nuts for them. And then 6 months later, I think they were supporting Paramore. So they had like a meteoric rise, that band. So good on them. But yeah, a few years later in 2009, like it was still, that scene was going, and I wanted to try and write a song like it just to see if I could, because it wasn't really my style, but I wanted to see if I could write a song like it. So I wrote A Little of You to try and see if I could, in a way, channel that genre. And then I ended up coming up with something. I was like, I don't even know if it's pop punk or if it's that thing, but I really like it. And so I played it for years, and then it fell off my set list for a while. But last year I needed a song one Tuesday, and I was looking through my back catalogue for like, I must have missed a song that I haven't put on YouTube yet. And then I found that one. I was like, oh yeah, and so I put it up on YouTube. So thanks again, Nathan, for getting me to play that one. That was a lot of fun. Sorry, I kind of mucked it up in the middle. I don't have all these songs completely off by heart to the point where I don't mess them up a little bit. That's always important. Before you play a gig, always rehearse the set. Otherwise, you will fluff it up. Gotta keep hydrated when you're constantly talking. Need the fluids. So if you're watching along in the live stream, hello. If you've been watching for the last hour and a half, then thank you for sticking with me. And I really appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to share with me here in the channel. So if you want me to play a song, whether it be a cover song or one of my originals, comment in the live chat and let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna chat a little bit between songs, and then I'll play another song, unless someone immediately suggests something. Yeah, man. So I'm going to show you something cool. I'm going to show you something. I've added something to the studio, and I wanted to show you guys, and I'm going to do it now while I'm taking a little break. I bought a lamp for the studio. Ooh, a lamp. So here we go. I'm going to take the camera and point you guys. Oh, look at that. There's a lamp. Oh, that's a lamp. Oh, it's a lamp. It's not that exciting. It's just a lamp, Scott. I know, but it really changes the feeling here. In fact, I'm going to try lighting the live stream differently. I'm going to turn the main light off and put the lamp on and see how the room looks and if this still works. It might look really weird for a second, but I wanted to try this with you guys because it's much nicer in here when I don't have the overhead on. So here we go. Now, is that too dark? Yeah, it's still really dark in here. It's got a really nice vibe, but it's just way too dark. 1 second. It was worth a try. It was worth a try. I gave it a go, but too dark for the live stream. One thing I try to do every month is try to make my YouTube videos better in terms of production. So every month I'm trying to get better at filming, at editing, at recording, mixing, mastering, all of that. I'm trying to get better at it each month so the videos get better rather than worse. Because I think if you're just standing in place, you're getting worse rather than getting better. So I try to improve things. But the other thing I try to do every month is I try to put a little bit of money back into the videos and back into the studio. So that lamp cost me like 60 something pounds. Yeah, something like that. So that's my investment for April. And yeah, I think for May, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get brand new skins for my drums. So I got the drums behind me over here, and yeah, been doing lots of drumming here in the studio over the last year, but yeah, I need to upgrade my drum skins to get something better, and that will hopefully make the songs better and the videos better and everything. So drum skins are what I'm going for next. Getting a whole new set apart from the kick drum. Oh my word! Look at this kick drum. This kick drum skin is beautiful. I think it's the brand face. It's really nice. But yeah, the skin that was on there originally, I put that one on last March/April. I think it was April last year, actually. Yes, almost a year ago. I put that skin on, and when I did that, the one before, I tried cutting a hole for a microphone with a knife. Well, I did it. I got my friend Antosh to do it. He cut the hole, and the skin just cracked, and it was awful, and it just looked nasty, and it sounded bad for years. And so one of the first things I did when I got the studio up and going during the beginning of lockdown last year was I was like, right, I'm going to get a new kick drum skin. So like it sounds good again, and it's been lovely, but I need to revamp the whole thing. It's got to be done. Anywho, I'm going to jump back into the comments here. Sonic Grace, light it up, bro. Sonic Grace, I like when the whole band is there, man. Yeah, the bassist is off on a fishing trip. Our guitarist, I don't know what he's doing. Probably hooking up with some hot babe. And the drummer is probably walking around lost somewhere. And I'm here. Me, the front man, I'm here. So yeah, I'm here doing my live stream, hanging out with you guys, having a good time. So I'm clearly, I've got the best of that deal. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I'm gonna have a new music video out on Tuesday. This one is for a track called Down at the Pub. Back in late July/early August. Yeah, late July, early August 2019, I did an improvised song video to celebrate getting 500 subscribers. That was quite a while ago. And so I took song titles that people on YouTube suggested, and I then had to on the spot come up with songs for them. And two of the songs that came out of that I've since done later on. One of them was Boris Lives at Number 10, and that improvising that song there got picked up by a radio station in London, who then invited me to come up and play it, which was like crazy. It was a crazy couple of weeks doing that, and then the other one called Crying in the Shower took me a few months more, but then I released that early last year. And a third song from that session, which was Pint at the Pub. I've recently finished off the song and I've recorded it, and so that's going to be up on the channel on Tuesday. So I think that's probably, I did 9 improvised songs in that video, and I think this is the last one from that bunch that I'm going to put out there because the other ones weren't as great. So yes, Tuesday that song's coming in, and it's coming at an opportune time because pub gardens are about to open up here in the UK again. So hopefully we get a few more hits on that for that. So I'm really excited to share that one with you guys on Tuesday, and yeah, then I don't know what song's coming after that, but something is going to come straight after that following week. I finished off my can finally after like an hour. Actually, there's a little bit left. Done. Okay. Sonic Grace. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Yup, you know how drummers are. Yep, that's drummers. They're just walking around lost, looking for a pint of milk or something. They're weird people, drummers. I should know I'm one of them. Drums are the instrument I was attracted to at first. I saw one of my friends who lived around the corner from me growing up. He knew how to play the drums, and I went round to his garage where he had a kit and he played, and I was just like, whoa, that is cool. And that was awesome. It was great getting to see him play, and that kind of in a lot of ways birthed a lot of things in me. I think I can't remember if that came before or after I started writing songs, but drums were the first instrument I was attracted to. I asked for a drum kit growing up, and I never got one because they were really noisy. Instead, my family gave me a guitar, which years later I kind of looked back and I was grateful that that was, you know, a gift I was given growing up. But I just didn't want to play guitar. I just wasn't attracted to it at first. I kind of came round to guitar in a kind of circumvent kind of way, it kind of out of necessity, and then kind of fell in love with it. But drums were my first love. And yeah, it's been really fun over the last year. I think I've got a little bit better as the year's gone on. Yeah, so I'm going to keep adding things to it. But yeah, getting some new skins next. That's next on the agenda. Sonic Grace, I play guitar and drums too. Oh, that's awesome. Which one do you prefer? Do you prefer guitar or do you prefer drums? Let me know. I want to know which one would you say you're better at, and which one would you say you prefer playing? I'm curious. I'm gonna have some more D&B. Oi. Oh, there goes the bottle cap. Come back, bottle cap. Come back. Oh. It's fine. Okay, I might play another song now. Let's have a look. I've got the set list here on my phone. Let's have a look. What could I play? What am I feeling? Okay, I've picked a song to do. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy it. Okay. Sonic Grace. I love playing both. That's cool. They're both really cool instruments. I love both guitar and drums. I find drums more fun to play, but I'm much better at guitar. I mean, I've never had lessons on the drums, so I've really half the time I don't know what I'm doing. I'm making it up as I go along. Anywho, just trying to get comfy with the guitar. Move my DMB out the way. So this song was on my third album, From Stains with Love. It's one of my favorites to play live, and I hope you enjoy it. It's called I Know the Way. Sorry, really uncomfortable. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I know the way to put us back together, and I know the way that make your lips feel better, and I know the way to rip us up in tattoos. I know the way to your heart. Yes, I know the way to make your new tights ladder, and I know the way to make your top teeth chatter, and I know the way that gets drunk with laughter. I know the way to your heart. Now every time that we entwine, it feels like poetry. Oh, yeah, I know the way to make you fall in love with me. Yes, I know the way to put us back together, and I know the way to make your lips feel better, and I know the way to whip us up in tatters. I know the way to your heart. Yes, I know the way to make a simple salad, and I know the way you look when you're embarrassed, and I know the way you still feel about marriage. I know the way to your heart. Now every time that we entwine, it feels like poetry. Oh, yeah, I know the way to make you fall in love with me again. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-ba-ba, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-ba-ba, ba-da-da-da. Sorry, itchy nose. Yeah, baby, what you know? I think I'm falling in love with somebody new. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. You know, oh, 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 oh. Baby, is that so? Well, he's never gonna love you like I love you. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. You know, oh, 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 oh. The road we're on is getting slippery. Will you make it back to me? Making circles endlessly. Yeah, cause I know the way to put us back together, and I know the way to make your lips feel better, and I know the way to rip us up in tatters. I know the way to your heart. I know the way to make a simple salad, and I know the way you look when you're embarrassed, and I know the way you still feel about Paris. I know the way to your heart. There we go. Woo! There we go. That one always takes the breath out of me. It's a lot of singing. It's like a very repetitive refrain, that one. Okay, Sonic Grace. Awesome. Dude, you have a very animated personality. Thank you, my friend. I guess I do. Animated. Very animated. Did you guys know I used to have an animation channel on YouTube? I used to have an animation channel. In 2018, I started an animation channel, which which I tried building. I got to 10 subscribers, and in 5 months, and decided to call it a day. Following year 2019, when I started doing my music YouTube channel, I had a lot more success. So I'm probably a lot better at doing music than I am animations, though I had a lot of fun making my animations. Maybe I'll share one of them with you guys at some point. They're all still up on YouTube. Sonic Grace sounded good. Thank you, buddy. Really appreciate it. Thanks for hanging around. Yeah, I love playing that song. That one's going to be on the set list this summer when we can get out back playing again in the UK and going around playing again. Got so many places I want to go and play. I want to go back to Scotland. I want to go back to Essex. I want to go play Wales again. I still haven't played Ireland. You know, I would love to go play Northern Ireland. That would be amazing. Obviously, getting there with a full band, could be tricky. But yeah, really want to do that at some point. And go experience that country, because I've never been to Ireland. Been to Scotland a lot. It's like a second home. Wales I've been to like 2 or 3 times now, maybe a bit more, but never Ireland. So it's got to be done. Got to be done. There we go. So what else we got? Sonic Grace, you need to come play in Texas. Well, that's an invitation. I would love to come play in America. I really honestly would love to come play in America. I was considering for a while coming over to America and just playing a bunch of open mic nights and traveling around a few different places, just getting in a car, driving around, and play some open mic nights and bring some CDs and stuff with me and see what happens. That would be really fun. I think I'd probably be scared to do it by myself, so I'd have to find someone to come do it with me. But I would love to bring the full band and do that. We'll see where things go. But yeah, coming to play America would be amazing, and would love to come play in Texas, and that would be great. That'd be really cool. We'll see if we can make that happen. In the Garden of Blessings, thumbs up with the fox face again. Yes, Foxy McFox face. That's actually kind of hard to say. McFox face. Yeah, try saying that 10 times fast. McFox face. Yeah, it starts sounding like something else after a while. Oh dear. Yeah, but yeah, there's a fox living outside the studio. For those of you who've only joined recently on the live stream, yeah, there's a fox out there. I don't know why he's there by himself as well. I can only imagine that he's into British quirky indie rock. That's all I can suggest. Tried inviting him in for the live stream, but it was like, I'm good actually. I'm good. I I'm outside of popular culture. I'm too alternative for you. There'd be too much biting in my performance. Oh dear indeed. Yeah. There we go. Sonic Grace, it's the good vibes, bro. It's the good vibes. Thank you, bub. Okie pokey. Right, we should play some more songs, shouldn't we? Let me look at my little set list. If you guys want me to play something in particular, you can comment in the live chat and I'll have a go at it. If not, I'm going to pick something else. What should we do next? Ooh, Leprechaun. What should we do? Okay. I think I've picked one. Okay, right. Guitar's a wee bit out of tune, actually. I'm going to need to get the tuner. I have been playing a lot of songs, so get my little tuner out. Actually got this tuner for work, so my work paid for this, but I keep it on my person. I take it in with me to the place where I work and teach music, and so I brought it home right before lockdown, which I'm really happy about. Otherwise, I would have been without it for the last year. So it's come in handy on these live streams, I must say. Boom, boom, boom. Oh. Okay, right. Okay, right. This one's called Holding Out for a 10. K-A-T-E. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! I owe you a cheeky fiver from my day at the zoo. But my pockets ain't got nothing to say, and I was hoping that a kiss would maybe make do. And Kate, I love you, but I'm not so good at seeing things through. I wear my glasses, but they don't seem to fit me right. Maybe I'll see you for the old rendezvous. And Kate, what you wanna do, but me and you, Kate. I know in my heart it's true, I'll play it out on kazoo. Come on, woo! And Kate, how you been? Yeah, you still holding out for a 10. Well, if my body's not somebody's by closing time, you can have me by the chip van again. And Kate, yeah, you're looking thin. Well, I guess you got a bad taste in men. Well, if you wanna chew me up and then spit me out, I'll be waiting by the juice bar till 10. And Kate, what you wanna do, but me and you, Kate. I know in my heart it's true, I'll play it out on kazoo. Yes, we could be together, but we never agree on which film to watch on a soggy weekend. Oh, you're just not the one for me. Yes, we could be together, but we never agree on which way to vote in the coming election. You're breaking my heart, Katie. Yes, you're breaking my heart, Katie. Yes, you're breaking my heart, Katie. Yeah. Yes, you're breaking my heart, Katie. Yeah, yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. There we go. That one was Holding Out for a 10, which is a track I'm hopefully going to have on my next album. And I kept writing all these songs about I write lots of different types of songs, but I was doing a type of song where like the girl was the one who was like messing around and was like, you know, the bad guy of the piece, I guess, and doing stuff to screw with the guy. And I felt like I need to have one where like the guy in the song is like the bad guy. And so I wrote that one where there's this guy and this girl, but the guy's kind of just like, hey, you know, like he's the one that's coming and going and being all cheeky with her and being like, you know, like if I've not hooked up with someone else tonight, maybe we could get together, you know, like a real scoundrel. You know, the kind of characters you find in Arctic Monkeys early songs. I wanted to have a song like that, you know. Yeah, so that's how that one came together. So yeah, man, there we go. How long are we going for? 1 hour 58 minutes. Oh, nearly 2 hours. Ooh, what's gonna happen? Seems we've lost a few people along the way, but that's okay. People can come and go. That's cool. Thank you to everyone who's still watching along in the live stream. I appreciate you guys extremely. Thank you for being here. If it was just me here talking to myself, it'd be really lame. When we do inevitably drop to 0, we'll probably call it a day. But Sonic Grace, haha, cheeky scoundrel. Yeah. The cheeky scoundrel character. I just wasn't writing songs about cheeky scoundrels, and I decided it was time. It was time to write a song about cheeky scoundrel. That song's not really based on any real life events. It's kind of like it's me writing an Arctic Monkeys fan fiction, essentially. It's kind of me kind of trying to like write in that style, but make it my own. So it's not based on anything. you know, from my real life. But it was a lot of fun to write. That chord sequence, that took forever to find a melody and lyrics for. I was working on that for years. I thought I'd never find something. That one especially. I love that little blowing my own trumpet here, but you know, like it just took me forever. And then one day I was walking out of work, and sometimes when it's like songs and lyrics, like they can come to me at strange times. And that one just came to me at a really weird moment. I was walking out of work. I just had a 2-hour session teaching music, and I was walking out, and then suddenly, out of nowhere, I just had this Kateeiou, a cheeky fiver from our day at the zoo, come into my head. And I was just like, oh, that's silly. I should definitely write it. So that's how that one happened. There you go. It's just stuff that happens sometimes. It's weird. But there you go. That's a little backstory on that one. I'm gonna have a wee sip of the old burdock. Hope you don't mind. Yum yum yum. Oh yep. Right. Anywho, if you are just joining us live, then welcome to the live stream. I am Scott, and you can suggest a song for me to play in the live chat. We haven't had a suggestion in quite some time, actually. Are there times next to the live chats? No, it doesn't show times next to when people left live chats. But that would be a cool feature, wouldn't it? If they did that. But yeah, you can comment in the live chat and suggest a song for me to play. I'll play one of my originals, obviously, so you can suggest one of those if you're familiar with them, or you can suggest a cover for me to play. And if I know it, I'll have a go at it. If I don't, I'll look it up and try to play it. But if it's like you want me to play Hotel California by the Eagles, well, A, I don't really like the Eagles, so I won't do it. But B, that's a really complicated song to play. So sorry, the 4 people watching are probably huge Eagles fans and are now going to leave. I'm sorry, I just don't like them. Okay, so no one's suggesting any songs in the live chat. So I'm gonna just look at my set list of songs and pick something out to play. What shall we play? Yeah. Sonic Grace. I gotta go start my day, bro. Be blessed. Thank you, buds. Thank you for being a part of this. Really appreciate it. Stay awesome. Go enjoy your day. Let's pick a song to do. What should we do? Okay. I've got one. This is a song that I started writing back in 2016 and only really finished last year. And it's kind of a love song. And I don't write love songs very often. But when I write them, I really enjoy writing them. And this is a love song that took me 4 years to really write. And it's one that when I used to work on the Isle of Wight a few years ago, I remember I was trying to finish this song off on those ferry journeys. And I think some of the lyrics came to me during those journeys. It's one of those songs that just drip fed to me over time. And I feel like there's a little bit of the sea in this song because of it. So this is my little love song to no one in particular. To you guys. It's called Through the Night. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! All right. It went on through the night, all the night, through the lights, and pretty soon we'll collide. loving you through the nights, loving you just like your lover. Oh no. And it went on through the afternoon. It was ours to do what we're doing in your arms. I make a cocoon, loving you through the nights, loving you just like your lover. Oh no. Loving you each day in a special way, but don't you fade away. Oh, it went on through the morning sun. It was love, and we just made some in my heart. I guess she's the one, loving you through the nights, loving you just right, loving you through the night evermore. Oh no. Cool. There you go. That was Through the Night. It's a little love song. Originally started writing that on the bass guitar. Actually, I in 2016 I started writing a lot on the bass guitar just because I'd never really done it before, and I just picked it up one day and started writing songs in a different way than I had before. My song "I Know the Way" I played earlier, that came out of it just playing on the bass. And this one was another one that came around that same era. So yeah, really get a kick out of that one. I look forward to playing that with a full band one day. I think that will be awesome, especially if I get a really good guitarist playing on it. I bet you could do all sorts of stuff over the top of that. That'd be beautiful. Okay, so we've been going for over 2 hours now. We are at the 2 hour, 7 minute and 36 second mark. So thank you everyone who's been sticking around watching. We've got 3 people watching now, so say hi in the live chat if you are there. Let's see what we've got. Boom. Jack of everything, master of nothing. Hi, do you do any percussive acoustic? Oh, you mean like the kind of whole all that kind of stuff? I don't, I'm afraid, my friend. I don't do that. My reason for not doing that is because when I started back in like 2013, 2014, when I started going around doing lots of acoustic gigs and meeting lots of other local acoustic acts, I found nearly every gig that I played that there was someone doing that. And I found that a lot of these guys were really good at it, and it was like their thing, you know? And I was just like, I don't have anything against that style. It just wasn't me. For me, when I get on stage, I kind of jump around and I scream at people with an acoustic guitar. That's kind of my thing. And I felt like no one else is doing my thing, so I'm going to do me and they can do them. And it's like, yeah, maybe one day it'd be cool to learn how to do that. But I don't know, it never super appealed to me. So that's a long answer to your question. No, I don't know how to do it. And I'm not really a showy offy kind of guitarist. Like, no, there's no offense to people who are, people who are really good lead electric guitarists or lead acoustic guitarists. I really admire that. It's just, for me, I come from a place of songwriting and performance and thinking about the audience when I write a song. So I'm always looking into fun lyrics, catchy hooks, and keeping things relatively simple and catchy. And so I'm not thinking about the lead element. I think in my teenage years, I learned scales and I learned stuff like that, but I would always just get a better guitarist in my band and be like, "You're the lead guitarist, you do your thing." And I tell you, all the lead guitarists I've played with, I've had really good friendships with, because I always just let them do their thing and they just fill the songs with their awesome lead playing. So I have some friends who can do all that sort of stuff, and uh, uh they are awesome. And but no, for me personally, not my bag. Um, I would love to maybe co-write a song with someone who does that. I'd love to write some lyrics and craft a song around that kind of playing. But me personally, I just not so much. I could probably take, several months or years maybe to learn how to do it. But in that time that I would have dedicated to that, I could have written better songs and just focused on on doing songwriting. And really, songwriting is what I've been obsessed with since I was 9 years old. I'm 29 now, so I'm not sure I'm going to change. So again, that's an even longer answer, Jack of everything, master of nothing. But I really appreciate your question. I wish I could just bust out something. I wish I was like, oh yeah, a bit of percussive acoustic, a bit of and just like do something nuts and like blow your mind. And everyone's like, whoa! In the 2.5 years he's been doing YouTube, he's never done anything like that. And I'd be like, haha, I still have some secrets in the bag. But no, I don't. Everything is heart and sleeve. There's no secrets here. I can do a little bit of tapping every now and then. That's the extent of it. Yeah, I tell you what, Eddie Van Halen's one of my favorite lead guitarists. Rest in peace, dude. I mean, we lost Eddie Van Halen, didn't we? Was that this year? Was it early this year, last year? I think it was 2020, wasn't it? We lost Eddie Van Halen. Man, what an epic guitarist that really popularized the tapping technique and took it to new heights. And more guitarists since then have done awesome things with it. I got some friends who are great at tapping. But yeah, all that percussive stuff, all that. That's it. You got to get the right acoustic. You got to get the right sweet spot if you can do that. If you can do the whole. You got to get the right slap underneath, don't you? Now I'll just get a drummer. Be easier. Whee, okay. Oh, got a bit of a dry voice, so I'm just gonna have a wee bit of that. Bit of Dandelion and Burdock from Tesco. Can't go wrong. Okay, let's have a look at what we can play. What can we play? What is the time? It's now past 4 o'clock. I'm just going to keep going. So long as there's people watching, we'll keep going. Ooh, what can we do? What can we do? We've done quite a few of these. I kind of feel like doing a soft one. I don't write a lot of slow songs these days, but I would really like to sit down and write another slow song again soon. That'd be really nice. Let's see. This is a slow one. This I wrote back in 2013. About a girl at the time that I was really into, and we had a little bit of a thing that lasted a little too long. And it's called "Afraid I'm Falling in Love" in brackets with you. I stare into your eyes, there I see a note tucked up, says I'm afraid I'm falling in love with you. I spend all my time just waiting for you to reply. I'm in bed, falling in love with you. Ooh, with you I could be as gentle as the sea. Script swinging from the branches like a monkey in a tree. What's it gonna be then? Decide this one for me. 'Cause I'm in bed, falling in love with you. If you feel you need more time, darling, I can be whoever you want. But do I dare start falling in love with you? And if you steal just one more line, darling, from my lips, I'll shut my mouth. 'Cause I'm afraid I'm falling in love with you. Ooh, with you I could be as gentle as the sea, swinging from the branches like a monkey in a tree. What's it gonna be then, girl? Decide this one for me. 'Cause I'm Mr. Falling in Love with, falling apart for a wayward hearts. Taking it slow, I never learned the arts. But now I'm tired to waste my soul's ablaze, while your malaise lingers on. I stare to your eyes, there I see a note tucked up. It says, I'm afraid I'm falling in love with you. And on the other side it reads, I spend just all my time waiting for you to imply I'm in bed, falling in love with you. There you go. It's a song I don't play very often. Afraid I'm falling in love with you. But yeah, maybe this year I should sit down and write another slow song, because I haven't done it in a while. I don't think I really wrote any slow songs last year, or finished off any slow songs. Not really. Not in a big way. Some mid-tempo ones maybe, but I don't think I did any slow ones. But it'd be really nice to come back and do some slow ones again, you know? Maybe some finger picking ones, because that's really the only one I finger pick on. Yeah, anyway. Thank you for everyone who is continuing to watch along. We're going to keep going for a little while longer. If you guys suggest any songs in the live chat, I'll do my best to play them. If not, I'll just keep playing. Really up to you. Really up to you. Okay. Okay. What have we got? I think I might just talk for a little bit before I play again. Oh. Or talk to finish off. We'll see. If you guys suggest another song for me to do, I'll do something. But if not, I might just talk for the end. Yeah, this has been a really lovely live stream. Thank you to everyone who has been part of the live stream so far. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate you all. Yeah, it's been really fun today for the last 2 hours and almost 20 minutes. And yeah, it's been really cool. I always love doing these live streams. They can be just make me feel like I'm at a gig again, playing a gig or something like that. Even though some of the songs are a bit scruffy, because I'm not out constantly gigging at the moment, so I'm not at my peak of performance. But I look forward to getting that back. I've one gig booked for I think June, sometime around there. Got to make myself a little bit of money because I'm going to go buy myself a guitar for my 30th birthday in July. I've always wanted a white Fender Stratocaster ever since I started playing guitar. And so, and I haven't got a new guitar since I was 16. So, or 15. No, 16. I was 16. Yeah. I haven't got a new guitar since I was 16. So I'd really love to get a new guitar. It's been 14 years. So I think I've earned it. I've done a lot of work since. So that would be cool. Yeah. So what's coming up for the week ahead here on the channel? What have we got? I've got a new music video coming out on Tuesday. So the song's called Down at the Pub. And it's developed from an improvised song that I did on my improvised song show back in July 2019. So keep your eyes out for that. That'll be Tuesday afternoon. And then later in the week, I'm going to do some other talky videos. And then there'll be another live stream next Saturday. Simple as. In the meantime, I'm working on some songs with some friends. As my friend Sam, he's entrusted me to write some lyrics and a melody for a song he's working on. So I'm having a lot of fun doing that one. It's one of these songs that it's just like a joy. It's a song that's just really fun. And so I was in the shower earlier just with the song stuck in my head and writing the lyrics. And I was like, I need a wash. I need a bathe. I've got a live stream coming up. I need to have lunch. I need to do things, get ready. But I had the song, and you run to something when you're like writing lyrics and bathing at the same time because you're just completely in sync. It's just nuts. That's a little insight into my world right there. It's pretty weird. So working on that one with Sam, and then me and Billy, we're working on a song. And then I've got to start booking gigs for the Sex Whales this week, which is my backing band, the Tokyo Sex Whales. We've got to get some good gigs in the diary and get out there and play, and go from there, really. So yeah, that's what's happening this week ahead. Cool beans. Right. I think I'm going to bring the live stream to an end because I've been talking for a long time now and playing and singing, and my throat is it is dry. It is very dry. I might have to try a live stream where I have someone join me in the future so I don't talk as much or sing as much, but we'll see. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you've been here since the start of the live stream, or you've been here for longer than an hour, half an hour, however long, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, you can do that by clicking subscribe. We do awesome stuff here. Live streams, music videos, weird talky things, stuff where I film foxes and do narrative. I don't know, so I've got a fox living next to my studio, and I'm going to walk out there in a second, and he's going to be just there, sat on a log, smoking a cigar, just like, oh, I was wondering when you'd emerge, Montgomery. I don't know why the fox has called me Montgomery in this sketch show that is my life, but apparently he is. Anyway, as you can see, I'm starting to lose it, so I'm just going to say one more time, thank you very much for joining me today. I've been Scott Freeman, and we'll see you next time. So, Jack of Everything, Master of Nothing, thank you for sharing your musical creations. Have a good one, brother. Thank you for joining me here. Really appreciate it, guys. See you soon. Peace.